Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How are we doing? Yes, as you can see, I'm currently in a trade. How'd your trading day go today? This is kind of where I gotta watch, though. I kind of want it to run right through all this, so I'm going to start trailing at this point. Go something like this. Don't really want to see it back to 30. All right, so how's everybody doing? Let's just target like 70 here. Front run 70. Something like that. All right, we've locked in profits. Okay, so how's everybody doing tonight? Chat, how was your trading day? Good evening, Harrison. Harrison, thanks for the membership purchase, brother. Appreciate you. Make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans each morning on Level Up. ES is kind of at a sticky spot right now, right above 68.50. NQ is coming into resistance. If we're bound for a range night, this is kind of where I expect it to reject. I do expect to sweep above. There is some blocks above 650 here all the way up into 670. That's kind of why I'm targeting that and why I'm trailing my stop at this point. I'd kind of like it to go sweep down there. Learned a lot about yourself today, Miss Rain. Good or bad? Good or bad? MP, I'll show the levels when I get out of the trade here. 650 to 670 is the level you're watching right now on NQ. 650 to 670. Higher time frame wise, we do have there's a gap that it's kind of trading in between right now. The gap, top side of the gap, starts at about 690, just below 690 maybe. I'm kind of thinking that is the eventual top side target here for the move up. However, I do anticipate, what is this? I do anticipate this overall move up could probably come up into like 25,880 to 900 is what I'm going to guess. It's just a guess. I don't know. We could see downside before then. Obviously, a pullback to the daily 20, the daily 50 down at 25,200 would be not out of the realm of possibility. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Yeah, Coach. I mean, my read down here was the gap. We drew the liquidity below this low before the close. The gap was up. More often than not, when you see gaps up, what large buyers or large sellers are waiting is for the gap fill, the sweep, and then take the trade in the direction of the gap. So that's really all I did here. I didn't do anything crazy. Pretty easy read. on that momentum. Trend's been up recently too, so trade with the trend. Trade with the trend. Ms. Rain, that you know way more than you thought you knew. Oh, that's a good observation. I mean, that's good. Always good feeling smarter than we think we are. That's for sure. Kelly, what's up? Okay, so let me give my hellos here. I didn't get it. What's Braba? Kelly, Fighting Futures, Steven, Grumpy, Ms. Rain, Chris, Randall, Martin, Mason. Mason, you're still awake? Good evening, 44. How we doing? We had a lot of new people join. What's up, Lobber? How are you? We had a lot of new people join the Level Up Discord today. From Red's Discord. And I might have to think about taking profits. That's a pretty strong rejection. In fact, I'm going to go something like this at this point. I don't want to see anything below 635. So I'm going to go 635.25. I kind of wanted it just to run right through 650, but it didn't do that. What's up, Race to Wins? How are you? But yes, we did have a lot of new people join Level Up community today. They haven't been real active yet. Obviously, they're new, so they're probably a little shy about posting in our Discord. But Red is shutting down his Discord, Red Candles. So we're going to have a lot of new people joining. So be welcoming, be friendly. New people, don't be scared to chat in there. Everybody's pretty helpful in there. If you have any questions, just ask the questions. All right, I got to take profits, guys. Like, this is pulling back way too much off 650. I'm going to hang in there. We're going to see if it wants to break down. It's probably going to sweep me out anyway, isn't it? I do think the overall move is up, just so you guys know. I do think that overall move is up. I want to say we're going to head up into that 690 area on the overnight tonight. Yeah, Coach, he's good. He's just focused. He's just got things going on in his personal life. I'm not obviously going to talk about his personal situation on a live stream, right? But from the times that I've talked to him, he's good. I think he's missing streaming, but, you know, sometimes other things take precedent over streaming and trading. I can tell you this much. In his situation, he's doing the right thing. So kudos to Red for being a man and doing the right thing. Red will be active in Level Up Discord when he has some free time, by the way. So for those of you that are missing Red, he will be active. He'll be around. How'd you guys trade today? Let me know in the chat. We got about, how many people we got in here right now? We got about 82 people in here right now. Oh, things are getting a little jumpy here. Yep, here comes that stop out. Just too much selling pressure off that 650 level. Wow, how did I avoid getting stopped out there? One tick? Is that one tick? That is one tick. Wow, what a what a stop loss placement if this goes. What a stop loss placement if this goes. I'm pretty sure they take me out though. EMA trader, yeah, I'm in a trade. I'm long from 605. I'm currently up. You can always tell when I'm in a trade. My execution bar will be here with my P&L line. And then my stop is here. My target is up front running 670 is what I'm looking for. As Pine would say, yeah, Pine. Shot in the tick. It's okay, EMA Trader. It's all right. It'll take, if you've never seen Quant Tower before, I trade on Quant Tower trading platform. Here, I can zoom out a little bit, make it a little bit smaller so it's easier to see what's going on structurally. We just barely swept those highs, these most recent swing highs. I am expecting a run up. You kind of do see orders stacked in here at 650, 660, and 670. I'm kind of expecting price to go up there and grab those orders. It's just a matter of how far does it want to pull back first before it goes. Kelly, you've got sell orders scattered up there? Hey, what's up, Modern Family? How are you? Yeah, the price action's much better than last night, guys. I will say that. We're getting a lot better movement here. Wow, what a stop loss placement there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me here? Yeah, go run 650. Come on, NQ. Do it. I'm not a fan of where the ES is right now. It's sitting right around 68.50. That 68.50 to 68.52 is going to be a real pain to get through. Miss Begotten, you put your take profit at 800. Ooh, you're going for the big boy. Another rejection of shy of 650. That's not good. Come on. Come on, Naz. You can do it. I think it's more the ES right now that's holding us down more than the Naz is. Long day to go, Rava. Yeah. Yeah, if it's 10:45 in the morning for you, for sure. It is 8:45 p.m. my time. You don't think the wick is long enough on the bottom side? Like, don't get me wrong. We could definitely see some downside. Like I said, you know, a pullback back into those daily SMAs that are sitting around 200, 25,200 on NQ are asking to get traded again at some point. I just don't know how high up we go. If you look on the ES, we're kind of like in that chop range between 68, well, I'll call it 68.54 down to, what is this? 68.37. There's a lot of back and forth in between those. So I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping more upside. $11 a.m. for you too, Woogs. Yeah. Jeez, you guys, your day's just getting going. But how did we trade today? All? Teddy, no. Quant Tower is actually very user-friendly. Extremely user-friendly. Scott, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Today was great. Today was great. I'll show you what my trading plan was today. I actually caught a trade before price traded up into my key level for the day. But luckily, I was in the right direction, and it just kept going. So I'll show you what that trading plan was. I'll show you the trade that I actually caught. I was literally done trading in like an hour. And up like, I can't even, I don't know, 3K in an hour. It was great. Oh, Raul, cheers. Yeah, yeah. Anybody that's curious about drawing levels, I mean, obviously I'll get a video out for me specifically and what I'm looking at. But anybody that wants to learn right now about how to properly identify key levels on any charts, right? Go give Vincent Desiano a watch. He's got a lot of good free content on his channel. He's really, really good at picking levels. His levels aren't always going to line up with mine, right? Because I do my own thing, but he's really, really good. Highly recommend. I stream at Woogs, not currently, but when the new year rolls around, I'm going to have a new streaming schedule. We're going to go to probably Sunday nights, Monday and Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Friday, we're going to do New York Opens. So pretty soon, I'll be streaming the AMs. Oh, EMA, you're a member of Desi? Nice. Nice, yeah. Yeah, Vincent Desiano's really good. I haven't watched any of his stuff in a long time myself. I kind of do my own thing. But when I was learning, I remember a few years back, that was kind of where I, you know, got the gist of how to locate everything. So I highly recommend. Highly recommend. He and Carmine actually have a lot of good free stuff out there. Carmine for like order flow type stuff. Really easy to understand. Puts it in plain man's English. And that's kind of what I look for when I'm looking for educational stuff. Like, make it as simple as possible. Don't try to confuse the people who are trying to learn. Don't throw a bunch of big words out there, especially for beginning traders. So whatever I recommend, a beginning trader should be able to understand and be able to go and identify what's going on. I'll have a nightlife at that point. I'll be able to sleep a little bit earlier. That's for sure. No, what's going to end up happening, guys, is we need, like I said last night on stream, we need to pivot and start making some more long form content, some strategy videos, you know, things of that nature. Maybe even some stuff not even related to trading, you know, like how much my channel makes on YouTube or you know, just stuff like that. Rain Ray, Carmine is with a C, but everything else is right. First letter is C. Yep, you got it, Miss Rain. You got it. Oh, nice, Canary Trader. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, you guys can use, if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is to use code WES. I have affiliates with My Fun of Futures, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, and Trade Day. Code WES at all those props will give you the best available discount. Yep, you got it, Coach Fred. You got it, Coach. But those are the two guys that I think will give you a good foundation to build out from, right? Like, they aren't going to give you the keys to the castle or anything like that. Oh yeah, Martin, and Earn to Trade. I don't know that I've had a single person purchase Earn to Trade, or Bullinox for that matter. But Bullinox does things crazy. Whenever they reset their promos, they change to like some generic code instead of using our code. So I don't know. I gave up a long time ago. And you have to go in and manually change it every month. And they don't give you any forewarning when they're doing it. Yeah, the 50K pros are amazing. They're amazing, Canary Trader. You guys will like Lucid. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Yeah, Lucid's amazing. You'll love Lucid. They are designed for long-term success. They are designed for long-term success. So it's not the get rich quick prop, right? It's definitely more designed for you to build an account slowly. All right, I'm definitely probably getting swept out here. There's no shot that I don't get. And they really defended that, didn't they? I'll just leave it. It's only $80 away from my stop. I'll just leave it. Yeah, Bullinox. Bullinox is, I've never traded with them personally. So I really can't say how it's going to be or what it is, but I do know they have a really large activation fee. So just keep that in mind if you're looking at Bullinox. Raul, what do I think about Tanya and ICT concepts? I've never watched Tanya trade. Raul, here's the thing, guys. For those of you that are new here, I don't really pay attention to what's going on in the influencer space. At all. I completely tune it out for the most part. I don't really care what anybody's doing. I don't care what kind of big profits they're posting. I'm going to do my own thing, go at my own pace. Anytime you start looking at those huge profits, you try to chase them, right? And I don't want that happening to me. So I kind of tune everything out. I just trade on my own during New York session, make my money, and then I'm done. So I really don't pay attention to what's going on. I did look at X the other day, and man, what a cesspool that place is. Holy cow. Couldn't believe what I was reading on X. I mean the back and forth and the egos out of some of these people are outrageous. Outrageous. Some good traders, but man, the egos are like, wow. Wow. Are you kidding me? Kenneth, I see you're over there on the shorts feed. Lucid or take profit trader? I say Lucid. If you're asking me, right? Like, the daily payouts can be a game changer, right? But it can also be a bad thing, right? Because it's designed for the quick hitter, get your payment, try to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And I think that's kind of detrimental to long-term success in trading, if you ask me, right? Like, other people might feel differently. If you have the ability to treat it with a long-term goal in mind, take profit trader can be good. But the one thing I don't like about them is the intraday trailing in the funded until past the buffer. So Lucid doesn't have that. Lucid has all end of day. Everything is end of day. And I don't mind consistency, like consistency built into things either. It doesn't bother me because I try to trade the same way every day. You know, I'm not looking for anything crazy. You know, my biggest day trade ever, like I said, is $18,000. I don't have the massive days that you see online. My average day is like right around $800 to $1,000, I would say. Okay, so Kenneth, end of day, how does end of day trailing work? So end of day means that whatever your balance is at the end of the day, say you're in profit $200, your trailing drawdown would then move up $200. Whereas intraday, it follows you. Say your trade goes $600 in profit, that intraday trailing follows that all the way up, but then that trade turns around and starts coming back. It actually chews into some of your drawdown. No shot I survive this again, right? No chance. Yeah, after the, guys, the P&L is not going to show the open P&L. So it's not going to show the unrealized here. It's weird how certain props show the account info window is different. It's not the same on all of them. Hey, thanks for the sub, Todd. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my P&L is always showing, like on my entry bar, it's always showing what I'm either red or green, right? So right now I'm up 670 on the trade. 665. So if you guys are ever curious, all you got to do is look at this bar, my entry bar, and you'll see what I'm either up or down on the trade. And then as soon as the trade closes, it will update in that daily P&L and the net P&L. Yeah, there's zero chance I survive this, right? Like, no shot. No shot. This would be the best stop placement ever if somehow this thing goes higher. Kenneth, in a 50K, so it's 2,000 in a 50K on Lucid. On a 50K, you have $2,000 of drawdown. The numbers are too fuzzy. Ms. Rain, no, I don't have any kids. Aviation edits. Those are VWAP deviations. That's the second standard deviation. Raul, wait, what? A legend? I don't know about a legend. I don't know about that. What other streamers are saying that? Yeah, Rabo, you like that reverse psychology I just played on NQ there? Wild Deuces, no giveaways. I don't have any accounts to give away right now. I've said before, the way those giveaways work is based on how many times you guys use code WES at the props. And it's all like sales driven. So however much there's certain sales targets that you have to hit in order for them to give you free accounts or the giveaways. And clearly I haven't hit those sales targets. Not this month at least. It's the beginning of the month though. The giveaways generally happen towards the end of the month for me. But yeah, that's how the giveaways work. So unfortunately, we won't have any giveaways for a little while. Hopefully we hit them by, like right before Christmas time. Hopefully we have a few. What I'd like to do right before Christmas is do like a big giveaway stream where we just give away like 10 to 20 accounts. That would be amazing. But like I said, that's all dependent on people using code WES. I have zero control over that. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, smashing that thumbs up button helps. That definitely helps too. J-Rod, I know the stop's working out right now. I'm sure it gets taken though. Like, we're having a hard time moving higher currently. We kind of rejected that 650 area, right? POC just flipped up to like 640, so I don't know that I'm going to stay out of this unscathed. I probably get stopped out. But on the off chance we find this surge of aggressive buyers, I'm going to hang in there. Kenneth, they actually just got rid of their buffer. They got rid of their buffer. In the pro accounts, you're going to have 40% consistency in the funded. They eliminated the buffer though. I think on all their accounts. The flex, you're not going to have consistency at all. For those of you that are in the shorts feed, the vertical format, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's the horizontal stream. That's where most people are hanging out at. We've got about 130 people in there right now. It's a lot better viewing experience. You'll see my full screen, my full monitor. I highly recommend clicking on that other live stream. Hey, what's up, Botan? How are you? Long time no see. Yeah, Raul, I don't know about being a legend, brother. I'm definitely not aware of anybody saying that. I'm definitely no legend. I'm an average dude. I'm an average guy. What's up, Chris? Oh, Botan, you're long too? You took the same trade? Nice. Yeah, I'm probably getting trailed out here. I'm trying to hang in there, but I feel like they're going to sweep me out probably right now. There's kind of some orders sitting down here in 620 area, the 620s. I feel like it could possibly need to come back to there. Technically, Kenneth, yeah. You can withdraw whenever you want, but just keep in mind that that's going to reset your drawdown to plus $100. But yeah, you can take whatever you want. You keep adding at my stop loss? Yeah, basically, consistency doesn't really bother me. Like, it doesn't bother me. I know some people like... You know, I agree with you to a certain extent. If you catch a banger trade and the thing just runs for you, like, I don't think you should have to... I don't think you should have to kill the trade just because of consistency. But at the same time, you know, a lot of the payouts with a lot of these props are capped anyway. So, with a lot of the accounts, there's no incentive to really run up a huge account balance. You know, like if you can only pull 1,500 from an account, if that's the max payout that you can get, why run up a really huge balance at that point, you know? Aviation edits. Did I change rooms? No, I'm in the same room. Same room I always was. The only thing I did was take off the background removal. We were trying to edit clips from the live streams the other day and found that it was very difficult with no background. It was very difficult to do. So we just removed that feature from NVIDIA Broadcast, and this is the room I've always been in, though. Same room. Moody, what prop firm do I use? I use 4 of them. I use My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, And caveat, I used to trade with Top Step. So I guess 3 props right now. Hey, what's up, Puneet? How are you? Praddock, I don't use a trade copier. I trade every account individually. Yeah, happy you're here, Puneet. Happy you're here. Like I said, those of you that are in the vertical format stream, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel, the one that does not have the word mobile in the title. That's where most people are hanging out at. It's a lot better viewing experience. You'll see my full monitor. Live trading, yeah, I mean, Top Step's good. They're reliable. They're reliable, right? You're limited on the platforms that you can trade on. But you're going to get paid. There's nothing wrong with Top Step, right? You're confined to pretty much trading on Top Step X. Yeah, Moody. So those smaller ones, look, guys, those really cheap props that are out there, just be very hesitant on those, right? Look at where they're located. You know, if they have like a Better Business Bureau rating out there, look at the Better Business Bureau. Like, do your research before you sign up with any of these other props. Know somebody that trades with them. Confirm that they've gotten payouts. You know, just do your research. They're super cheap for a reason. Super cheap for a reason, right? Generally, if they're located outside of the U.S., that's a bad sign. UK is okay, but anything outside of that is usually a bad sign. Just because they don't have to abide by the same rules and laws that we do, right? I mean, trade with who you want to trade with, but a lot of the newer ones, just be careful of. The newest one that I can recommend that is highly reliable is going to be Lucid. It's going to be Lucid. I will never recommend a prop that I don't trust wholeheartedly. I won't partner with a prop that I don't trust wholeheartedly. So just be careful. Yeah, Harrison. I mean, Quantower has, so for you guys that are talking about copy trading, Quantower has a built-in bot. Are you saying I have to abide by the law? Tim, I mean, you do you. You do you. Guys, I mean, this is the best place stop I've ever had right now. I mean, one tick. Are we really going to go run 650 now to the top side? So Ken, it all depends on which account you're going with, as far as what the cost is. I didn't look today. I want to say the Lucid Flex promo is still going on. So the Flexes, I believe, are $78 for the 50K. $60 for the 25K with code Wes. Hey, are we gonna get it here, guys? Are we going to get the banger? Come on. Let's go, Naz. Just keep on surging. Let's go. A little higher. Your 800 is incoming, Rava. I mean, Look, if the ES gets above, I'm going to say 68.53, the ES has another 10 points of upside in it, minimum. So definitely 800 could be on the table for sure. Doug, is Flex a 2-day pass? Yes. So Flex does have 50% consistency in the evaluation. In the evaluation, Flex does have that consistency built in. Once you're in funded, there is no consistency. Minus 1,300 on SIL. Wait, what? What, Chicken Trader? Yeah, Botan, I'm kind of just running 670 because you can kind of see I'm just being safe with it. Right? You're going to have this high to deal with, to contend with. I want to say this is inevitably going to get traded. If we get up there and you get that surge through, obviously 680 is good. We still need to go down to NIMS 14K. Yeah, I got to get NIMS on stream here again so everybody can meet NIMS. Oh, that guy he's a character. He is a character for sure. All right. Let's see if we get aggressive up into 660 and get that surge through. We do still have those blocks kind of sitting there at 660, 670. I'm not entirely sure. I'm actually going to pull my stop up to 640 at this point. Lock in a little bit more. At the very least. I'm just not liking the orders bouncing around down here below 650 now. Thanks, Bases. Appreciate you. Hopefully it just continues to surge higher. I do think it goes higher. 690 feels like it's probably in the cards. The question is just how much back and forth are we going to have on our way there? Yeah, this is turning out to be a pretty good trade for sure. I mean, we're looking for nearly 70 points, 65 points on the trade, 63. So it'll be about a $1,200 trade if it hits full target. We've already locked in 700. Your TP's at 25,917, Moody. Oh, you're way up there. I don't hate the 900 level. I mean, I don't hate it overall. Gotta scroll back a little ways here in order to find it, but in fact, maybe I should just go to a higher time frame. Let's do it the easy way. You know, like up in here. Come back and test this. You got that last downside wick over here. You got topside wicks getting rejected from there. I mean, yeah, that feels like that could be an area for sure. All right, here's 660. just get one more good surge here. 8 points from take profit. There's 62. All right, I'm going to go just below 650 at this point. Botani, you need to sleep because it's 3 a.m. there? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I do. Hey, thanks for the sub, Wiser. Appreciate you. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. Wow, how many people we got in here? We got about 150 people in here right now, so, I mean, that's good. That's good. Like I said, if you're viewing from the shorts feed, from the vertical stream, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience on the horizontal. You'll get to see my full screen. You'll get to see the heat map. Most people are hanging out in the horizontal stream. All right, we've locked in 43 points on this trade. So no matter what, we've locked in $800 at this point. Like I said, we've only got another 10 points to full take profit for me. Are you guys in a trade right now? Let me know. We're kind of just sitting and waiting for this thing to get that surge up there to 670. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, Wiser. That is the nice thing about Lucid, right? Is once you have a big enough account balance to fulfill the margin requirements, you can swing trade in your live account with Lucid. You can hold swing positions. Massive, you're in the MES, nice. Yeah, ES just broke above that 68.52, so we could be on a launch pad here. Up into, what is this? 68.65? Somewhere around there. Hey, Harlan, welcome to the channel. Glad you're a part of the community. Lots of good traders here. Better traders than me. I'll say that. This trade aside, right? Like, this is a pretty good trade. the trade that we're on is a pretty good trade. Wiser, Phidias lets you swing trade in evals and funding? I just haven't heard of anybody trading with them myself. Saves. What do we mean by swing trade? Swing trade is holding overnight. So placing a trade on Monday morning, closing it on, say, Wednesday afternoon. Anything that's not intraday. Thumper, if it breaks above the highs, next big level is 958. Swing trade means going to the playground and placing a trade while on a swing set. Oh, you guys crack me up. Too funny. Oh, Moody, you've been in since 25,400? Oh, yeah, you've been You have been... Oh, yeah, you killed it. Moody, you held through this pullback? Yeah, Jonathan, you need a big balance in order to trade and in order to hold swing positions. It all depends on the broker, though. You would just have to look at whoever your broker is, and see what their margin requirements are, because it varies with each of the brokers. I don't really know who Lucid's live account broker is. I know Take Profit Traders live accounts. They're with Tradeovate, who generally has lower margin requirements. All right, that's just too close. I'm pulling this up. I'm not going to be stupid here. I am not going to be stupid here and be that ridiculous. We will just get taken out of the trade. If it wants to take me out, take me out. How is this missing my stop? Is my stop just like the line in the sand? What is going on tonight? This never happens, guys. Just so you know. This kind of stuff never happens. Yeah, Bullhead. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage with some micros, for sure. On swing positions. It's a phantom stop, Chris. Oh, no. Don't say that. The last thing I want to see is price dump 40 points and take me out. Run right through my stop. Does that ever happen to you guys? You put a stop loss in and price just rifles through it and doesn't trigger your stop? Oh, you're right there. You're within 2 points. Go on. You lost an account that way, Chris? Oh, come on. Just one little flick higher. Just go. You're right there. There's this nice juicy block sitting there, NQ. Right at 670. Go grab it. It should go. Yeah. All right, we're out of the trade. Full target hit. That was, what was that? 12.55 after commissions? Yeah. Yeah, EMA trader, that was ridiculous. I never had stop losses that well placed. I've never had stop losses that well placed, for sure. Yeah, that was a good trade. Yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's a good start to my technically a good start to my Wednesday, right? Nice little buffer to mess around with. Man, is it just going to continue to climb higher? I feel like we turn around here at some point. I just don't know where. Yeah, thanks guys. That was more like what you'll probably see during my RTH streams. That was an RTH trade, right? Makes up for time. Exactly, Tim. Yeah, case in point. Case in point, right there. Case in point. You know, that's why I go to break even. Yeah, it's frustrating. Getting stopped out break even over and over and over again is frustrating. It's annoying. It's tilting sometimes. But all it takes is just one trade like that. Honestly, one trade like that a week. And it can replace a day job. You know? $4,800 a month? Sure. Let's see. All right, let's go back to like drawings chart here. Okay, so at this point, what you're kind of looking for, or what I'm looking for, not what you're looking for, what I'm looking for is going to be kind of one of these things. Whoa, let's not move the level now, Wes. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing here. I would kind of be looking for either a failure above with the pull back in and something like this for the move back down, or I would be looking for the move a little bit higher up into like 690, maybe just above 690, pull back into 670 and hold above for more continuation upside. All right, this is a pretty good move up on the trend up. So you're going to start looking for either rejections or aggressive buyers to be able to push through this area clean, pull back into it, and hold, right? Like, see absorption here. So those would be the two things I would be looking for at this point. Whether that happens now, I'm kind of expecting a little bit of chop. Maybe slow grind higher. Hey, what's up, Donovan? How are you? Armando, my entry. You saw the opening gap, right? The opening gap down here from like 603 to 610, 611. So it's really only a 10-point gap. However, you got that initial burst off the gap up. You got the aggressive sellers drawing on liquidity just above support here. And the move back up. And once it got back inside this gap, I kind of knew that upside was in store. This was a pretty aggressive move back above 600, so I was long at 605, right at the bottom of this gap. Risk is pretty easy here. You're only looking at about a 10 to 15 point risk on this trade. So it was low risk, high reward. All right, that was a pretty good take profit. We're starting to pull back a little bit. What you're going to be watching right now, I think, is for ES to kind of hold above 68.50 on this pullback. If you get the hold on ES, expect more upside. If it drops back below 68.50, I would look for buyers to try and reclaim 68.52, and if they can't do it, you're probably going to see some more downside. Probably a retrace of this entire move, to tell you the truth. I make it so easy. Raul, trading becomes a lot easier. I'm telling you. Trading becomes a lot easier when you remove all the crap off your charts and you're only looking for a couple things to add confluence, right? And you're waiting for the market to come to you. It becomes a whole lot easier. Obviously, that requires patience sometimes. Sometimes I'm staring at the charts for hours, not doing a thing. But as I know, as long as I'm only executing in these areas, my reward is big and my risk is well defined. Obviously, this entry wasn't that, but I knew what was happening because of this defense above support here, right? Not with 100% certainty, but like low risk trade. You just went short 25,654. Modern Family. So what I do when you're playing reversals like that, just to give you guys a heads up for what I would be looking for on the short side, I'm going to let this thing chop out in here. I'm going to wait till this thing clips back down below and then retests and holds below 650. So I would be looking at an entry below 650. Because the last thing you want to do is be shorting right here. All you get is the little wick below 650 and the reclaim and the launch, right? Like, that's the last thing you want. Oh, you just want to base hit? Oh, man. Every time I play that game, guys, when I go, yeah, I just want a base hit. I just want 5 to 10 points. That's all I want. That's the immediate, you're down 20 points. That's what that is for me. I can't play that game. Let's see how many people we got in here. We got about 160 people in here right now. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Obviously, tonight was a good trading night. I'm not sure I'm going to take anything. That was a pretty big trade. I don't execute a whole lot. Like I said, I'm usually in the 3 to 5 trades a day kind of range. One trade during Globex is great. Yeah, Thumper. I mean, I'm kind of with you on more upside. Reason being, I'm kind of with you on more upside, right? Let me do this. This might make it a little more clear. This is the daily chart on NQ that you're seeing right here. You see this gap right here? The bottom side of this wick is all the way, what is that? 690 is what I'm guessing. This feels like a logical target. Oh, it's right at 700, actually. Right at 700. This feels like the inevitable move here on NQ for me. Like I said, I just don't know how much back and forth it's going to do before it makes its way there. But you guys can kind of see we're trading above the daily 20, which is this red line. The daily 50 is here. This blue line. You got the daily 100 and the daily 200. So as long as price is trading above this, above the daily 20, above the daily 50, we're in buy the dip mode. Am I a fly fisherman? No. No, I'm not a fly fisherman. Why do you ask? 60 hour. Hey, what's up, Philo? How are you? Wow, we aren't even an hour into the stream and I'm up $1,200. I'll take that. Sure. Sure. Oh, the Patagonia hat? Yeah. I just like the clothing line. Patagonia makes quality apparel. It lasts forever. It's kind of along the lines of like North Face, right? Oh, Joey, what are you watching here? Yeah, so Joey, I see you over there on the shorts feed. You're watching ticker symbol NQ, the Nasdaq futures is what we're trading. Yeah, Matt Lord. I made it just by clicking a button. Yeah. I mean, that's accurate. That's accurate. But like I said before, those of you that are in the vertical format, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience, guys. A lot better viewing experience. All right. So we had aggressive buyers get absorbed up here at that 670 for now. I'm kind of expecting buyers to try and push back up here. We do have kind of orders stacked all the way back down to 600 though. So just be on alert if you're in longs still. I would probably put a trailing in unless you're long from below 600. But I would probably start trailing. Yeah, 60-hour. Patagonia's quality. They make quality stuff. Give me 1 second, guys. J-Rod, like you've mentioned previously, I'm not average. I don't know. I'm a pretty average trader. My trading is really boring. You know, for the most part, I'm not clicking a lot of buttons. Am I going to beat the cat? No, I had to turn on the fan. It gets hot in here with these key lights on and everything. It gets hot. Had to go turn the fan on. Get a little breeze. Yeah, Adam, it's I like to hold my trades. You know, I'm not throwing on a ton of size. I like to let the trade play out as much as I can. You know, the big trades are what really make or break you. It's a lot of break evens, a lot of small losses, and one really big trade every now and then. Yeah, Adam, you really have to you really got to know what to look for. Like, there's a lot of garbage out there, right? Like, you know, everybody's force-fed ICT these days. Everybody, like, the YouTube algorithm loves ICT for some reason, and that's kind of what's shoved down your throat. That's kind of what's shoved down your throat when you start learning. And everybody's gonna have to figure that out on their own, right? Like, for some people it works, others it doesn't. Just like some strategies work for certain people and they don't for others, you know. I just found something that suits my personality, that I'm comfortable trading the way that I do, and it works for me. It's not to say that it's going to work for you, because you're going to feel different things when you're in a trade. You're going to execute a little bit differently. Don't bring that up again after last night, Tim. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's bound to happen though, right? Like, there's a massive ICT following. There's a lot of believers in it. There's a lot of believers, you know. I'm not one of them. If they're making money with it, great. So be it, you know. I pity the fool. But yeah, you know, Matrix knows where I stand, you know. He's not trying to cause any problems. He's found something that works for him apparently, and he should stick to it. If it's making you money, by all means, use it, you know. Here is the one thing that I've noticed, right? Is while Yeah, you know, we have a few ICT traders that are in the Level Up Discord. A lot of my friends are ICT traders. They don't try to convince me otherwise that I'm doing anything wrong. A lot of what I noticed though is that my entries are far better than what the ICT model entry would give you, right? Like I'm in long before and taking profits long after they are. Is the one thing that I've noticed. But look, guys, like I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm in no place to judge anybody on their trading or what they're using or their strategy. I know how I trade. I know what I'm comfortable doing. So I'm going to continue to trade that way, right? Like it works. It works. I mean, I've been on a hot streak recently. Like an extreme hot streak recently. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Joey, is this what they call leverage trading? So Joey, futures have leverage built in, right? They like the Nasdaq, for instance. 1 point on the Nasdaq is $20 per contract, per E-mini contract. So it has a 20x leverage built in already. So technically, yes, it's leveraged. ES is 50 to 1. Every point on ES is 50x. The YM, I believe, is $5 every point. So it's 5x. So futures do have leverage built into it already, yes. Hey, Modern Family, enjoy your evening. Way to be content with the base hit. Oh, here goes that 650 to 670 chop forever. What's gold doing tonight, guys? Any gold traders in a long right now? GC is 1000x, yeah. Looks like gold is just kind of cruising on up. Not a huge fan of all this, right? Looks like the long was probably down here at 35, 42.35. I would probably be targeting 42. What is this? Probably like mid 42.80s on the long, but I would be trailing at this point to 42.50. Savvy, no, sometimes I trade 2 or 3. I try not to trade more than that. I've done it. I've been stupid in the past. My biggest trade ever was 5 minis. But I'm just not comfortable doing it. My account balances can afford that, but I'm just not. I don't feel comfortable watching that much P&L slide around. So I just stay in my comfort zone. I'm not a huge risk taker. So yeah, most of my trades is 1 minis. In fact, for those of you that are just beginning, like especially if you're just starting with props, I would highly recommend starting on micro contracts. You know, start with maybe 2 or 3 micros. Martin, send it. You and Albu are like the worst. You're the worst. The horrible influence. And I get it, guys. You know, you see my levels, you see them play out. You're thinking, why is this guy not? Why is this guy not putting on more size if he's this consistent? You know, I get it. You know, everybody wants to see the big numbers. I'm comfortable with doing what I'm doing. You know, like today's trade. Oh yeah. Let's pull over today's trading plan, just so you guys can see today's trading plan. So key level for me today was 550. Entry level long was going to be 560. Short entry was going to be 540. Targets to the top side were 600, 650, and 720. And the targets to the downside for me were going to be 480, 445, and 380. The actual trade that I caught was pretty much right at the open. So I was actually long from 500 because I saw this happen right after the open. And I actually caught this move up, right? So I technically hit 2 targets on this initial surge off the open, and I was almost done for the day. So I think I caught 90 points after I got trailed out is what I caught on the trade. But you can see this is kind of what we look for, right? And this is why I said 550 was going to be the key level for me, right? You have a break, you got a retest of the level, and then you've got almost an immediate move to the next level to the top side, right? So when I say break and retest, this is kind of what I'm referring to. You even had another opportunity down here at 550. Granted, you did sweep a little bit lower, so you are taking about 20 points of drawdown, 19 points of drawdown if you did enter on the initial surge down. But that's why I wait for reclaims. So really, you could have caught the trade off the trading plan. I wouldn't have got to the third target, but you would have hit 2 targets to the top side. Over 100 points. And then if you were able to stay in it till early afternoon, you could have also caught the short side trade down. Well, really, you would have hit 2 targets to the downside as well. So another 100 points, 100 plus points. So those of you that have access to those trading plans, I hope you were able to take advantage of that. I hope you were able to see kind of what I was seeing pre-market and were able to execute. Right? Like, I realize it's all fine and dandy to see the trading plans. The fact of the matter is, you still got to execute. Oh, Chris Trades. So it's in, if you haven't linked your YouTube account to your Discord profile, you won't have access to that channel. You'll have to link your YouTube account to your Discord profile. And then there will be a channel called WE Trading Plans under the morning prep section on Level Up. And once you do that, you should be able to see all those trading plans each morning. If you go through those steps, just let me know if you're still having problems. Like, shoot me a DM on Discord and we'll get you all squared away. All right, guys, we got about 170 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in. All the new subscribers, thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you're enjoying your time here. Hopefully you're finding value in the channel. Hopefully you like the community. We don't really have a lot of trolls in my channel, which is kind of nice. We do have a lot of new moderators. Hopefully, mods, if you guys see anything that you feel needs handled, feel free to handle it. Trying to keep my channel a safe space from all the garbage. It's rare in our niche to have a channel that's like that. And I'm sure it'll happen at some point as we continue to grow, but hopefully we can keep it like this. Hey, Peter, thanks for the membership purchase. I appreciate the support. Like I said, link your YouTube account to your Discord profile. Join Level Up Discord if you're not in there just yet, and you'll have access to those pre-market trading plans. Appreciate you. Please, no other incident like last time with 2K viewers. Oh, the bots, yeah. Hey, Pop and Drop, how are you? Hey, thanks, Futures Charts. Yeah, we try to have. I know how it is, guys. Like, I remember being a new trader and being like, "Oh man, this is a nightmare trying to learn anything." You know, you go into certain channels, you ask questions, and you either get ignored or you get made feel stupid. I never want this to be a place like that. Like I said before, if I know the answers to the questions that you guys have, I'll answer them honestly. If I don't know the answers, I'll answer that honestly as well. I'll straight up tell you I don't know. I'm not the world's greatest trader. Like I said, I feel like I'm very, very average. Or you get yelled at. Yeah, that's right, Stotts. Yeah. Or you get yelled at. 247, it's me. What time does market open for Nasdaq? Your EST. So the Globex session starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. London opens at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard, and New York open is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. So futures run 23 hours, 5 days a week. No, Matrix, not at all. I don't consider your comments garbage. At all. At all. You are entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. You know? Like I said, if you are making money, don't let anybody tell you that you're doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let anybody, me or anybody else, tell you that you're doing it wrong or sway you one way or the other. You know, if you found something that clicks in your brain and allows you to make money, by all means use it. And don't let anybody tell you that it doesn't work or that it's a lie, you know? my comments are 100% pure garbage. But no, like you guys know how it is. You know, when you're beginning to learn how to trade and you start doing your YouTube research, which is what we all do, the internet is just filled with nonsense. All stuff that is just inaccurate, wrong, confusing, you know? PLTR Queen, welcome to the community. Glad you're new. Glad you found us. Like I said, guys, we got a nice community. Oh, chat, just let it go. Let the ICT stuff go. We got a lot of people who trade ICT here, and that's fine, right? I see a lot, not just Matrix. So I see a lot of people mentioning fair value gaps all over the place. You know, it happens. That's what you're force fed. That's what the YouTube algorithm picks up. So that's what you learn these days. I mean, I know when I was starting, that's what popped up on my feed a lot. Vincent, first day, what's the trading style and entries? Okay, so I actually just got out of a trade. The total that you see there was one trade. The P&L. I'm a really simple trader. I'm looking for support and resistance, areas of interest for me. These gray boxes, in other words. And really what I'm looking for in its most basic form is going to be bear flag, bull flag type setups around these levels, right? So I'm looking for long entries off the top side of these levels on holds and shorts off the bottom side. So right now, what I would be looking for a long entry for me would be something. I would need price to do this, and this. right? Short side entry, kind of the same thing. So I would need to see failure, probably somewhere up in here, down, and back like this. Really simple. Eliminates a lot of the noise. Obviously, you have to be able to spot these areas first in order for this to work, right? Like you can trade bull flags all day, really, right? Bull flag breakouts all day if you really wanted to. But eventually you're going to get the fake out, right? Are you usually on equities? You just started futures? I think you'll like futures PLTR. I think you'll like it. Yeah, Raul. Yeah. Patience. That is the #1 attribute. Waiting for price to get to your area of interest, and then finding confluence at your area of interest. Yep, break and retest. Exactly right. What's this? His name consistency is this game. I mean, I don't have any crazy huge big days. There's nothing that's going to like really stand out in my trading. Let's see here. Let's see if I can. Without doxing myself here. So here's a fresh, this is a Lucid Funded that I started. It looks like end of November. Make sure I don't have any crazy information on here. I've taken one payout from this already. But you can kind of see how my trading goes, right? Nothing real crazy. But just like small green days. There's nothing real crazy about it. But that's kind of like what all my, I have red days too, right? It happens. Right? I have red days as well. I'm not all green every single day, but lately I've been on a hot streak. I will say that. I will say my trading lately has been really, really, really good. I haven't had a red day in a while. Have not had a red day in over a month, I want to say. So it's been good. Trading has been treating me good. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. Stop saying small. Look, but you know what I mean, Grumpy, right? Like, if you're looking at the streamer world, what I'm doing is small in the grand scheme of things. I mean, look at Rips over there ripping off 100K days, 200K days. Look at all those guys, you know. I've never had a 40K day, ever. Shoot, I've never had a 30K day. Came close once, but never had a 30K day. Yeah, that's kind of why Adam, that's kind of why I don't pay attention to what's going on the internet a whole lot. I prefer to do my own thing. You know, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm confident in my trading. I'm comfortable in my trading. I don't feel any need or want to go and chase the really big number right now. You know, somewhere down the line when I can comfortably put on 10 minis, I'll do it. You know, but that's a ways down the line still. I've only been trading for 4.5 years. I'm not 15 years into this thing. How do I determine key levels, Vincent? Or how do I determine like support and resistance? Because not all these levels are like key levels, right? Like they're just possible reversal points, like possible pivots, right? The key level that I draw up like on the morning is based on a level that I think is going to get traded off the open or relatively close to the open so that I can develop a trade plan for the New York session, right? Like that, those trade plans that I put out, everybody who has access to those pretty much will know what trade I'm in and what I'm taking without me even saying it, right? Because that is the trade that I'm looking for. But what you want to do is you just kind of want to go to a higher time frame chart, go to like a daily chart, take out plot prior week high, prior week low, print the plot the previous days highs and lows, and that's going to give you a good baseline for areas of interest, right? And then as you zoom down, you can kind of fine tune and tweak the levels. I don't really go anything lower than a 30-minute chart, but I'm looking for a lot of like a lot of wicks on the 30-minute chart. So I'm looking for a lot of topside wicks, a lot of downside wicks, and where those wicks meet. You know, I don't really do much analysis on a 5-minute. I execute on a 5-minute. Scrooge, why are prop firms not giving West community enough giveaway accounts? Oh, it's based on it's based off of, like I said, how many times you guys use code WES. That's how it's all like sales incentive. They have certain like sales targets that you have to hit in order to get the accounts to give away. They don't just like hand them out. So it's all however you guys use, however many times you guys use code WES at the props. I have affiliates with My Fun of Futures, Take Profit Trader, Lucid. Who else? I can't even remember. Oh, they're all listed right there. There you go. My Fun of Futures, Lucid, Trade Day, Earn to Trade, Bull and Ox. Earn to Trade and Bull and Ox people don't really use. Yeah, Vincent, I'm going to put together like a strategy. That's what's going to be taking place probably over the next month or so, is we're going to get some long form content out about what I go through every Sunday. Because that's kind of where it all starts for me, is Sunday before market open is where everything kind of starts for me as far as developing the levels for the week. Yeah, that's true, George. Am I making everybody a better trader so there's just not many people purchasing new accounts? Is that what's going on? You know? No, I don't want you. Honestly, I want you guys holding on to your accounts. I don't want you to have to use code WES. I want you holding on to your accounts. I want you making money. Commish, you want to see an example of my trading plan? Yeah, I pulled it over about 5 minutes ago, but I'll pull it over again. This was today's. So, right, I'll give a little prelude story. Yada, yada, yada. I'll give a key level, right? And I'll explain what I'm doing here with that key level. I'll give my entry level for the long and the short play off the level. And then I'll give targets. Target 1. If the long is the play, I'm about 90% confident that this is going to get hit. If this gets tagged, I'm about 50% confident that target 2 is going to get hit. And then if target 2 gets hit, I'm about, I would say 20% or less confident that target 3 is going to get hit. Right? But this is kind of what they look like. And then I'll show my chart with my levels. And I put these out generally about an hour before market open each morning. But you can see I do it every morning. For my day trading and streaming purposes, yes. PLTR Queen. I only trade the props on the live streams. I don't trade my personal account on the live streams because my personal account, I really just do more swing trades. There's not really a lot to show there. And I'm not going to be one of these guys that's releasing broker statements. I'm not selling courses or mentorships or signal services or anything like that. I'm just here to hang out with you guys and have a good time, teach you what I know. And that's really about it. that's about it. I don't sell any signal services, no mentorships, no courses, nothing. Everything that you're going to learn here is going to be for free. My financial situation is my business and nobody else's is my belief. Just like yours is yours, you know? I can tell you I'm a profitable trader. I can tell you I make low 6 figures a year, but that's about all you're going to know. Aiden, I kind of just described it like what I would be looking for here. You know, just structure wise, obviously there's confluence that I would be looking for in the order flow. What I would be looking for here would be a little bit more of a move down for the short. This would be the short entry. Right around 650 or just below. And for a long entry, I would need to see something like this. I have a fleet of Lamborghini. No, I don't have a fleet of Lamborghini. I've told you, Martin. I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I don't drive anything crazy. GC Trader, it's very possible. Yes. Does that mean we're not going to have downside days in there? But I do think we're going to probably go trade new all-time highs. Yes. I think it's going to happen. I would like to see the market pull back into like 25,200 on the NAS myself. Or at least below 300 to see what we get as far as price action is concerned down there. One more time before the move up. But we're in that period of time where what they call the Santa Claus rally. You're in Naples, PLTR Queen. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. Got a lot of Floridians. Lots of people live in Florida. How do you get the morning trading plan? Oh, NQ512. If you just link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, make sure you're a member of Level Up Discord. Link in the description down below the video or ! Discord in the chat. We'll generate a link for that. That will give you access to that channel where all my trading plans are each morning. Jay, how's the real estate in Kentucky? Yeah, it's relatively, I mean, well, all things considered, comparatively, it's affordable, right? The home values are starting to like come back to reality after being really high. So, I would still wait if you're looking to purchase a home. If you're asking me, unless you really have to, new job or something like that, looking to relocate. I would still wait a little bit. Wait for prices to come down a little bit more. You glad you bought mortgage free, Chicken Trader? You went all cash on the purchase of your home? Oh, that's nice. That's a luxury. Vincent, if you just type in your YouTube search bar, link YouTube to Discord, there will be like a 1-minute video that'll walk you through those steps. It's really simple. It's really simple. It's not hard. But just to give you a heads up, it's only available for those people that purchase channel memberships to my YouTube channel. That's the perk that they have for supporting my channel that way. I hate charging for it, but I had to find a way to incentivize YouTube channel memberships because YouTube loves that for some reason. Probably because they take a huge chunk of it. But that was the one thing that I could think of to give back to them, to incentivize. And you don't have to purchase, but unfortunately I can't just release my pre-market trading plans for free because of that. Yeah, I think it's like $5 a month. Is that what it is, Martin? $5 a month or something like that? Your father did the same, bought with all cash, zero more. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Chicken Trader, for sure. If you can pay all cash for a house, I mean, phew, no doubt. Wow, we got 230 people in here all of a sudden. Hey, Chris, nice. You got it all linked? Nice. With a Flex account, the Matrix. Let's see. I can't remember if it's 90-10 or if it's 80-20. All my Lucid accounts are like the old accounts. I don't have any of the new ones. I want to say it's 90-10, but I'm not positive on that. Does anybody know off the top of their head the answer to that question? It's 80-20. Jay, I'm honestly leaning more topside right now. If you're asking for what, don't fight trends like this. So I would be leaning more towards this action, this move right here. Is what I would be leaning towards right now. But this area could get extremely choppy in through here. So I'm gonna wait till it gets out of here and shows me something, and I'll watch what the order flow is doing over here at that time if it got there. I don't know that I'm gonna take another trade tonight. Honestly, I'm up pretty healthy on the night. There's zero reason to later, J-Rod. There's zero reason for me to give anything back or risk anything right now. So I don't know if I'm personally going to take another trade. What's up, Cam? How are you? Jay, I use 3 props right now. I use My Fun of Futures, I use Take Profit Trader, and I use My Fun of Futures, Lucid, Take Profit Trader. Those are the 3. Yeah, there we go. I got it out. I can talk. Words are hard. I can talk now. All right, Sean. Enjoy your evening. Aramis, how does the Pro plan work for My Fun of Futures? For My Fun of Futures, the Pro plan is like every 14 days, I want to say. But the payout caps go much higher. So many rules. There's so many props and so many different rules that you have to pay attention to. It's outrageous. So it looks like it has $1,000 minimum per request, and up to, you can request up to 100K. Looks like end of day, max loss only, no daily loss limit in eval and sim. Yeah, so it just looks like less restrictions on the rules, higher payouts. But it does look like you have consistency in the funded of 50 or the evaluation for 50%. Funded, you really have no rules. So it's basically like if you're a big, consistent trader. You're trading MGC or MNGC. You're trading Nat Gas, PLTR? You're trading micro Nat Gas? Are you trading MGC, micro gold? My stops are great TPs and my TPs are great stops. Yeah, I've been there. Been there. Look, guys, you want price to get outside of this 650 to 670 area before you would even consider getting in a trade, at least me, right? Like, this can turn into a lot of back and forth. Oh, you're trading gold? Okay, so MGC is what you're trading. You're trading this. Got you. Got you. Your eyes are bad from looking at the screen all day. Well, take a break. Don't strain your eyes. Don't strain your eyes. I gotcha. That's funny. Yeah, don't strain your eyes. Yeah, if you guys are not in a trade from down below or short from above 670, I personally would not execute anywhere in here. Hey, thanks, Dom, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are finding value in those trading plans. I've been doing those a long time. From the time that I was posting in Trades by Matt's Discord, Good Gains. That's kind of how everybody knew who I was. What about a cheeky sword? Fitty, it was all on one trade. Everything that you see there, P&L, was one trade. I went live in the trade already, kind of. But it was all one trade. I was long from 25,605. And I took profits 668. So, what is that? 63-point trade? All right, PLTR Queen. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Glad everybody's here. This channel's growing at an insane rate. Don't know why, don't know how, but it definitely is growing at an insane rate. I mean, guys, we're almost at 5.7K. We're creeping up on 7K or 6K subs. We are getting there. We might get there before the end of the year. Crazy. Fitty, do I have some targets right now? Yeah, so you can kind of see what my targets would be. Based on where these gray boxes are. So I generally trade level to level. Longs off the top side of these levels on holds as support, targeting the next level to the top side. You'll have this pivot to contend with up here at 740, just above 740. Shorts I would place from the bottom side on rejections of these levels. In other words, resistance, targeting the level to the downside. So my targets are pretty much, my targets are on my charts. They're well defined. Now, whether I reach full target or not in my trade is an entirely different story. But I'll be trailing my stop appropriately as the trade works in my favor. All right, price has kind of just died on us here, hasn't it? It's done the typical Wes is streaming. Hey, guess what? Let's go sideways. Luckily, I got into the trade before I was on stream, and it worked in my favor tonight, right? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I just need to place a trade before I go live and just come in mid-trade. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because for those of you that are new here, normally what happens during my stream is the market just comes to a screeching halt and goes sideways for hours. It's like I'm jinxed. Cam, you're going to try the short from 660? I mean, you're fighting the bull trend right now. You're fighting the upside. It might work out, but like I said, I like to see confirmation before I play a reversal like that. I'm not trying to pick a top. I'll never get a short that's in a bull trend from the very top. Just like I'll never get a long in a bear trend from the very bottom. You know, I'll want price before I would ever even consider a short at this point, because obviously we're trending up. I would need to see price breakdown, retest, and hold below 650 for my short entry. Matrix. Why? Because of ICT. No, I know a lot of people that trade ICT. Don't worry, Matrix. I do the same thing with them. Dom, really, the good long entry is gone already, right? Like, I had the good long entry. Really, a good long entry you'd still be holding, right? You've got to break. You've got to retest. You've got to reclaim here at 650. I would say the next idea for the long, I mean, I've drawn it a couple times here, but I'll draw it again just so you can see it, would be something like this, right? So your entry would be right here. Dom, I was long at 605. 605 was my entry long. I got out at 668. Oh no, Matrix. Oh no, Matrix. Oh no, Matrix. Hey Pedro, how are ya? Pete, so I didn't determine it myself. Here, let me get rid of this drawing. My indicators are classic pivots, or it's just a pivot points indicator set to classic. So this is central pivot down here at 533. This is R1 pivot at 742. You've got R2 pivot at 878 and R3 pivot all the way up there at 26K 87. S1's at 25,397. S2 is 25,188. S3 is 25,051. I actually don't know what the formula is for determining pivots. But yeah, it's just an indicator. It's just a pivot points indicator. This one. Just standard. Oh, Pedro, I think it was just a new, like this drop. Is that what you're talking about? Like this rollover? We had the gap. I think it was just the seller's attempt to fill the gap. You know, test price below these lows down here. And then once it reclaimed and got back inside the gap, that's kind of was my tell to get long. Adam, I only traded one E-mini. One E-mini contract. The pivot is high plus low plus close plus 3. Or divided by 3. Is that how you did? Is that the equation? Is it determined off of prior day? I just know they work. I know they're good targets. Jay, does my strategy change for Take Profit Trader? No, it doesn't. So the only thing that changes with Take Profit Trader is initially I'm trading micros until I'm past the buffer. That's it. With Take Profit Trader, I'm really only looking for smaller base hits. You know, if I can get $500 a day on a payout, I'm going to take it. You know, I don't have any crazy big payouts with Take Profit Trader right now. Andy, yeah, on my personal account, I swing. I swing trade. The last swing trade that I took, though, I think I've taken a total of like 6 trades this year on my personal account, and it's up $83,000. The last trade that I took was it in October? It was either in October or September. It was a 2 mini contract long from 22,800, and I got out at 23,500. What's up, Limitless? How are you? Too late. Cat's out of the bag now. Andy, currently I stream during the Asia session Sunday through Thursday, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We normally go till about 10:30 p.m., 10:30 or 11 Eastern Standard. But my streaming schedule is actually going to change in the new year, guys. The only Asia sessions that I'm going to be streaming is going to be Sunday nights. I'm going to be streaming Sunday nights. Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming from 1 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Standard. And then Friday, I'm going to do the open. OR trades. Can I explain the MAE on Apex? They denied my payout, and I only went down like 350 on a trade on a 50K. Yeah, don't trade with Apex. Yeah, Billy, I'm a full-time futures trader. This is what I do for a living. I'm not one of these super rich traders though. I don't post 100K days. Let's put it that way. I'm very, very average, but I live comfortably. I'm profitable. I do okay. In the new year, Pedro. New schedule won't be till the new year. So for 2025, I'm still going to be streaming Asia session Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern to about 10:30 p.m. Eastern. 2026, we're going to try some new things. we're gonna try getting into the regular trading hours. Bro, I am not super rich. Guys, I am not one of these multi-millionaire traders. I'm not. I'm very, very average. I know some of you think otherwise, but yes, I'm profitable. Yes, this is what I do for a living. If you're curious, I'm low six figures annually. Yeah, Jacob. So those of you that are in the vertical stream, there's another live stream on my channel that does not have the word mobile in the title. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience. That's where most people are hanging out at. We've got about 230 people in that stream right now in the horizontal stream. So if I look like a crazy person on the vertical stream talking and you see me talking. Oh, Matrix, you jinxed yourself. You jinxed yourself, brother. Yeah, cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's a lot better viewing experience. You'll get to see my full monitor. Everybody's chatting over there. Oh, cheers, Jay. Cheers, Jay. Yeah, so you use 650 as like a break and retest level? Nice. Very nice. Oh, Matrix, you did it to yourself. You shouldn't have said anything, Matrix. You should have said nothing. You jinxed yourself, brother. What's up, Red, by the way? Sorry. I was caught in conversation. Sorry, Red. I didn't mean to ignore you, brother. Lou Trades. I trade on Quant Tower trading platform. This is Quant Tower. Mar Infinity. Any advice going into 2026 scaling up with props into funded? Okay, so my first question, Mar Infinity, is what's the longest you've held on to a single account with a prop? That's going to be my first question. Because look, guys, the fact of the matter is 3 months. Okay, that's a good enough time. What I would say add a second. And if you can prove, or a second and third, maybe add 2 more. I would scale up slowly though, if you're asking me. There's nothing worse than adding 5 accounts and blowing them on repeat, right? There's nothing worse. Like take it extremely slow. I don't copy trade. I just add new accounts and trade them individually still. If I add any more accounts, though, I'm probably going to have to group them together. I'm getting to the point where I almost have to group them together now. Because it becomes hard to manage those individually. Making sure you take a trade on every account every so often becomes very, very difficult. Hey, thanks for the membership. Thanks for the support. Love, appreciate you. Make sure that you link that your YouTube account to the Discord profile. Man, nice stream tonight, guys. Appreciate you. It's been a good stream. Had a pretty good trade tonight. Hey, what's up, Bruce Lee? How are you? Corey, so right now I have 11. I have 11 funded accounts right now. And I trade them all individually. But some of them have, like, you have to take a trade on them once every 5 days with some of them. So, like, I have to remember which ones I need to place trades on that I haven't traded. So what I do is I kind of break it up. You know, I'll have a couple that I'll focus on for that 1 week solid. But then I'll have like some that are like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm only placing base hit trades on. And Tuesday, Thursday, I'm placing base hits on the other ones kind of deal. So it's becoming very, very difficult to keep up with. What are the pros of Quant Tower? Easy to use, 2 luck. Multiple connections at the same time if you have the license for it. So you could technically trade all your props. Like if you have Take Profit Trader, if you have My Fund of Futures, like if you look up here, you can tell I've got my Rhythmic. I've got Lucid. These are all connected at the same time. There's Top Step. There's My Fund of Futures. So you can have multiple connections at the same time. If you have level 2, you have access to the heat map or DOM surface or what other people think is book map. But this is built into Quant Tower. This isn't actually book map. B Adam, is there a way to do that on Trade-O-Vate? I don't know that Trade-O-Vate has this. I know you can have multiple account connections because it's web-based. So you could technically, I think, just open up new tabs for each of your different props. I know, Bruce. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. It really is. Oh, nice running with the Bulls. GG's. GG's in the chat. You just passed the 100K on Top Step X? Nice. I always go evals, Corey. The direct-to-fundeds for me, there's not really a benefit to them with a lot of the props, if you ask me, because they have a longer time requirement to pay out, whereas the evals are so short now, where if you can consistently pass evals, well, if you can't consistently pass evals, you shouldn't be buying direct-to-fundeds anyway. But if you can consistently pass evals, there's not really that much of an incentive to go direct to funded, right? Like the price doesn't offset the extra day or two for me. Like I'd rather just go through the eval, get it done in a day or two, pay the lower cost, and be in the funded. For level 2. So there's 2 ways you can get level 2 luck. Like my level 2, because I have a personal account with Edge Clear, they provide level 2 for me, and they provide a full license for Quant Tower as well. So I have access to every single license that Quant Tower offers. But some of the props offer level 2 data as well. Like Lucid, you can pay $13 a month for CME level 2 data. So you'll just have to look into whatever prop you're trading with and see if they offer it. I know Take Profit Trader used to offer level 2 CME data for free, but you had to reach out to them. I'm not sure if they do that anymore. Somebody that knows if they have free CME data with Take Profit Trader, let me know. Yeah, Jay, I'm going to have to do my research. So, guys, here's the thing about my affiliates. Is I'm only going to partner with firms that I trust, that I do research on, that I know people have gotten payouts from, that I know there hasn't been any issues, because the ones that I want to have codes with are the ones that I want to be able to recommend to you guys, right? The ones that I can say, yes, I trust them. Yes, I've seen payouts happen. I haven't seen any denials. I don't see any money issues happening. So I have to do my due diligence with who I decide to partner with. I want my channel to be different. I don't just want to have a bunch of affiliates out there for affiliate's sake. That's not what it's about. We're trying to be something that's a little bit different in the space. You know, somewhere where you can go that you can rely on for an honest assessment of what's going on, rather than just me worrying about making affiliate commissions. Leo, why is Apex bad? Chat, I'll let you answer that. So a lot of these newer props that are really, really cheap are super cheap. Just be leery of those ones. Believe me, guys, some of these smaller props have reached out to me. Believe me, I get emails daily, almost. But I got to do my due diligence first. Lou, if you're asking me, I'm going to go Lucid Pro. I'm not going to go with the Flex, personally, because consistency and funded doesn't bother me. If you're looking for, hopefully once in funded, hitting that big trade and getting a big balance quickly, I would say go with Flex. It's a little bit cheaper than the Pro is. Corey, you've got 3 Lucids. Yeah, Lucid's great, guys. Like, if you guys are looking for a new prop that's relatively cheap, right? The Lucid Flex accounts right now on the 50Ks are $78. They have 25K option account size that for, I believe it's $60 right now using code WES. If you guys have not tried them out, give them a shot. They are designed, I think they have the best transition to a live account as well out there. That is the new one that I would give a shot if you have not tried yet. No, you're not going to pick up an account for $40, but there's no monthly rebill, cheap resets, and cheap all-in costs. They have direct to funded options if that's your thing as well, that are cheaper than most. But give Lucid a shot. They're really, really good. Really good. And I know they have the financial backing to survive as well. Right? Anaya. Oh, Lucid. Lucid Trading Company. Lucid's great. They're great. Yes, you can use Trade-Of-8 with Lucid. Lucid has rhythmic connections, so you can use Quantower, you can use Sierra Charts, you can use Ninja Trader, you can use Trade-Of-8, you can use TradingView. Yeah, cheers, Vincent. Yeah, Best DJ. I mean, it pretty much is. It's their competition account for sure. Buyers getting absorbed? Not yet for me. Not yet for me. Like I said, I'm not taking a short, guys. Guys, this is why I do what I do, right? I'm not even interested in a short position right now until price breaks back down below 650, reclaims below a level, and rejects it on a retest. We are in an uptrend. We're channeling up. I'm not even interested in a short until we get that move. So right now, you're pretty much looking for longs. You're looking for a long until that happens. Oh, Jay, I don't know. I don't know. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. Hey, thanks for the subs tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Unreal night. Unreal night. I mean, we're about to hit 5.7K. We are... What are we at? Wow. We're actually right there. We are 6 subs away from 5 subs away. 4 subs away. Okay, okay, is this bots? What's going on here? Why does the number just keep going up? Is it playing catch up right now? Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, actually it's happening. It's gonna happen right now. Well, you guys can celebrate with me. If it happens. Now watch. Half of you go unsubscribe. Oh, there it is. There it is. Unreal. Unreal. I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. I never in a million years thought that my channel would be where it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's happening so fast. We had 600 subscribers in July. We had 600 subscribers in July. Hey, thanks, Red. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the gifteds. Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. I can't thank you all enough. You guys are the reason why my channel's having so much success. I can't thank you all enough for showing up every night. Like, it's unreal. I am one of you guys, and I can't believe this is happening. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Red, thanks again, brother. Those of you that have been gifted memberships, definitely link your YouTube accounts to your Discord profiles. Make sure you're a member of Level Up Discord. If you're not, type !Discord in the chat and link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and that'll give you access to my pre-market trading plans on NQ each morning. Congratulations. Hopefully you find value in those pre-market trading plans. Hopefully they give you a little insight into how I trade and how I approach the markets each morning. Red, thanks again, brother. Teddy, there are, if you super chat, it should pop on the screen. I believe. I'm not sure. No, people rarely super chat. Yeah, I hope you guys find value in the channel. Like I said, hopefully you tune up each and every night, and here pretty soon you'll get to see some RT or some New York session streams, which will be a little bit different, right? There's no super chat option? Really? Oh, I'm gonna have a talk with my editor about that. Yeah, Red, there's no way that you can pick who gets them. It's all random. Completely random. Trust me, I know. Somehow I gifted myself one in your streams when you were streaming. Don't even know how that happened. It's completely random. You see super chat option on your end? Okay. Okay. They lie, your editor is cool. Yeah, see, it pops up. It pops up. All right, Red. All right, Red. Enough of the donations, brother. I got you. I appreciate you. I can't get you back now. You're not streaming anymore. Yeah, Unreal growth on the channel, guys. Unreal stream tonight. Unreal trade. Globex session. A $1,200 trade is... A 60-point trade is amazing for Globex. Tom, you guys need to spend $4.99 to get his trading plan each morning. You will like what you see. Yeah, I feel bad charging for him, Dom. Like, it was just the only thing that I could think of when we were trying to set up the memberships that would incentive, where I would feel like I would be like paying it back, you know? Honestly, one trade from those trading plans will pay for a lifetime of that membership cost, was the thought process behind it, you know? Hey, thanks, Chris. Now everybody's gonna super chat like $1. Oh, you guys crack me up. Wow, thanks for all the subs, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stream tonight. We still have over 200 people in here right now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the vibes. Good vibes tonight. The major still in the short trade. You moved, stopped up a few handles just underwater by 110 or so. Okay. Got you. All right. I was like, what'd you do? Like, as soon as you type that, wow, thanks, Chris. Is it this one? Oh, man. The super chat bomb is going off all of a sudden. Yeah, Matrix, I was like, did he jinx himself? This guy sat there and talked and jinxed himself. David, no, it didn't go high enough for me. That did not go high enough for me. I like to normally see it clear. I raced to wins. Here we go. You guys are going to have a super chat war now? You know what's crazy? Oh, geez, here we go. You know what's crazy that I found out, Red? I don't know if you looked into it, or this is for everybody out there. But if you are doing stuff on your Apple iPhone, right, because you're doing it from an iPhone or an iPad or something like say you donate or whatever to a channel, Apple takes a 50% cut. Apple takes a 50% cut of that donation, and then YouTube takes a 30% cut of the remainder. When I found that out, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it either. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Red, you do it from Android. Yeah, Red, did you ever know that? When I started looking into where the percentages go for these things, I was like, whoa. 640. Everybody's hoping the market's going down right now. I mean, you have some interest lower now, right? Like, I can see price pulling back into this and coming to grab this volume, but I can also see price just keep grinding higher as well. So I don't know what to expect right now. I mean, 664.50's got a 26 block. They're kind of straddling price right now with these 25s. Oh, they pulled that one. Wow, I gotta get caught up here. The super chat bombing threw me off there for a little bit. Oh gosh, I thought it was another one. I was like, oh no, here we go. Oh man. All right, guys. It's 11 o'clock my time. It's past my bedtime. Hey, thanks Lance for using the code. Yeah, if you guys are purchasing accounts, feel free to use my code. You only use it though if you're ready to purchase an account. Like I said, I have affiliates with Lucid, My Fun and Futures, Take Profit Trader. Actually, all the ones that are listed there. Trade Day. Trade Day is actually a pretty good one to go. They've been around a long time. I trust them. Their prices are relatively low as well. They've got a 40% off deal going on right now. No activation fee. So they're another one if you're looking for a newer prop to try out that you haven't tried yet. Trade Day's a good one too. But I think I'm gonna take off for the night, guys. It's 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. It's about time for me to get to bed so that I can get up early, work out, and have a productive morning tomorrow morning. What an amazing stream tonight, guys. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 5,704 subs now. We'll see if we can maintain 5,700 as support and do a little break and retest of 5,700 to 5,800 on the sub count. That'd be nice. Thank you guys. You guys are what make this channel amazing. It's the good vibes. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard for another live stream. Good luck trading the rest of the way. Trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Peace.